What's going on, Taurus? Welcome to your reading for mid-October 2021. In this reading, we're going to look at your overall general energy for mid-October. We're going to look at some things you may not see coming for mid-October 2021. We're also going to get some direct messages and advice from your spirit guides and angels for mid-October 2021. So thank you so much for being here. While this is a general reading, keep in mind that based on the law of attraction, the law of resonance, if you find yourself here, then this message was meant to get to you for some reason, okay? And in this reading, we're going to be using the Osho Zen Tarot deck, and we're also going to be using the Teal Swan Frequency Tarot deck to clarify the cards. So it may be a little bit different than what you're used to if you're just used to rocking with the traditional Rider-Waite deck, but nevertheless, let's get into it for you, Taurus. Let's do 3 major shuffles right now. Messages for Taurus, mid-October 2021. What messages we got? Messages for Taurus, mid-October 2021. Got some jumpers, yeah. Okay. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for mid-October 2021. Alright guys, let's see what's going on. Okay, so your overall general energy here for mid-October, we have the laziness card, we have the abundance card, we also have the mind card here, okay? So what's standing out to me, first off, this abundance card, this is like the King of Pentacles. This is a really abundant energy. This is a person who's in touch with the spiritual as well as the material world. So I feel like for the Taurus people that are watching this reading, for some reason, I feel like in mid-October, you're going to gain a very nuanced understanding about really spirituality and the physical world are really just one thing. Okay, so there's something about blending all this together and really integrating your understanding, which is going to lead to further abundance for you. So this is a very powerful card. This card also suggests if you are a man that you should sink more into your feminine here. And if you happen to be a female or a woman, then you need to go more into your masculine. So that's what it suggests. So whether you're a man or a woman, this is going to be a different reading for either one of you. Okay, but it seems like you guys are having an integrated understanding, which is going to propel you to success. So I would lean on that, right? Sometimes we get caught up in the mind, right? Oh my God, spiritual is different than physical. Really, it's all just one thing, right? And that's when you get to the higher awareness, okay? You do have the laziness card here as in the overall general energy. This card suggests that you may be spiritual bypassing a little bit, and it could come in the form of just kind of you're sitting on a place that is not really fun to sit on, but you're just kind of turning your back to it and pretending like it's amazing. So this is, I sense for a lot of you with the mind, I feel like you're using your mind in kind of a destructive way, potentially for mid-October, where you're trying to convince yourself and like overthink. You may be like writing a gratitude list for things you're not really grateful for, type energy. Okay, so just be aware of that, right? Transformation is all about awareness, Taurus. So just be aware of that, okay? So this maybe you need to get up and move something here, okay? Because we do have the Fool card down here as well. We'll get into it in a second. So the feeling is whatever poolside resort you find yourself at now, meaning wherever you're at in life, this is not your final destination, okay? So don't make a gratitude list about how good it is if deep down in your heart you know it's not what you want, okay? Let's move on to what you don't see coming here. We have the Beyond Illusion card. This is right below the laziness. So I see you kind of waking up to this realization. Maybe this is the first step in doing that. I feel like your intuition has been telling you already, though, that wherever you're at, you're seeing beyond the illusion that this is not where I want to be. Beyond Illusion card also could suggest for others that your intuition is awakening, your third eye is operating at a height that it wasn't before, and that has to do with this abundance card, right? Like I said, you guys are getting downloads from the universe here. You also have the Fool card and the Flowering card here for mid-October. So I feel like you guys are going to take a first step in something, start something new. Could be a creative project, could be a new relationship coming in that's really going to lead to abundance. This is the Queen of Pentacles. You know what, guys? You have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in your reading. So I feel for you for mid-October, there's a lot of potential for an abundant swing, an upward spring. I feel like potentially you guys have been in a downward spiral for a long time. I feel like an upward swing is bound to happen for you. Okay, so I definitely like this reading a lot. The Fool card is the centerpiece card to your reading, so meaning all the cards are surrounded by this one Fool card. So I feel like wherever you're at right now, wherever you're chilling, maybe trying to convince yourself that no, it's good, my job is good, my relationship is good, even though you know it's not. This Fool card says you're finally going to get up and go in mid-October. Okay, so I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see what your spirit guides are guiding you to do, though, here. Your spirit guide, the main card standing out to me is the Rebel card. So this is definitely telling you to use your masculine. It's interesting because this abundance card came out. So if you are a female, this is definitely inviting you to move more into your masculine energy. I'm getting an interesting interpretation for the men out there. The Rebel card suggests that you need to break from society's expectations of you. So maybe for you, that is going on the Fool's journey and really integrating something that's quote-unquote feminine. For me, if you look at what I'm doing right now, I'm a tarot reader, but I'm a man. So that could get a little, there's more female tarot readers out there than male. So that's something that I had to break free from society. So maybe if you're a man, that's what's going on for you. For the females, it's definitely breaking, your spirit guides are saying break free from the situation. This could be someone's a relationship no longer serving, a job no longer serving, Taurus, okay? Break free from that ish. Your spirit guides want you to know. And how do they want you to do it? They want you to do it totally, okay? This is the totality card. So you see how this person is swinging from one person to another like a trapeze. This is a big act of bravery because if this person looks down, they're going to fall. So it says, whatever you're about to start, Taurus, whatever journey, whatever venture, don't even look down for 1 second. Hold the vision of what you want to have happen in your mind. Don't take inventory, okay? This is something that I do on TikTok, on all social media. Sometimes I check the views, right? I'm not really totally involved in the process, and I'm, how many views did this video get? Oh my God, how many views did it get? And that's when you fall from grace, okay? So there's something about that there. So that came through. Maybe you guys are dealing with the same thing in this social media world. You also have the advice from your spirit guide, the ordinary card, ordinariness. This card says, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. So this feeling where maybe your life isn't exciting you as much, and that's why you're trying to go on this fool's journey. But it says that maybe life doesn't have to be overstimulating. Maybe take a step back from overstimulation. Okay, be one with the moment. Whatever you're doing, give it your full attention. Get into that flow state because everything in this life has infinite depth. Everything. When you're in the mind, nothing has depth at all. I could look at this crystal. Do you know how much depth is in this crystal? You don't even know. Any words that I try to explain would take away from its depth. You feel me? Okay, so we're going to go ahead, Taurus, and start and really get into your reading now and clarify exactly what's going on here. Okay, first card I want to clarify is this laziness card, okay? This is you kind of being a little bit lazy, right? Pretending that you are in a good spot when maybe you're not. Okay, so let's see. Why is this laziness card here for Taurus? Okay, we had a jumper right off the bat here. Okay, we have the creativity card. Okay, so maybe you're not putting your best foot forward with creativity. And it's interesting that the thing with the cell phone and the short attention span came up. I feel like maybe there's stuff that you could be doing to be a little bit more creative in your life. Perhaps you feel the fear of rejection and you're covering it up with a spiritual reason. I feel like that's what it is, guys. Taurus out there. I feel like you're not really being creative because you fear rejection. I can relate to you on this. I have music that I put out. I also rap music, if you guys didn't know. When I first put out that first song, it was so scary. And so for a long time, I wasn't really putting out any music because I was like, oh, I'm above that, right? I'm above. Really, no. Creativity. So there's something about moving away from laziness when it comes to creativity, okay? So this also, the abundance card is very linked to this as well. And also, I feel like your mind is blocking you from the creativity. Mind is always, true creativity comes from a state of totality. Okay, so just be aware of that, okay? Let's also clarify this mind card for the Taurus people in the overall energy. So there's definitely something that wants to be like born through you, a creative act, maybe creatively trying to change your life situation as well. Like, don't limit yourself as to how you can move about this time-space reality. Like, there's infinite number of parallel realities that exist. That means you can wake up tomorrow and do a similar thing that you've been doing and then hit the lottery. I'm not saying don't try to win the lottery here, but if you really contemplate infinity, then I feel like you're trying to change your life in a way that you think the mind has it all figured out. The mind doesn't know jack beep. Okay, so why is the mind card here for Taurus? Let's see. For mid-October 2021. Okay, so the mind card is clarified by change. Change is the first one. Numero uno. Okay, number one, change. So this definitely has to do with starting something new, guys. Okay, change, this is the first card. The Fool and change go hand in hand. I feel like your mind is stopping you from changing something. Okay, maybe it has to do with your creativity. Remember the laziness. So your mind is convincing you, oh, I'm exactly where I need to be. I would suggest that that's actually bullshit. Okay, especially if you're still watching this right now. So with that being said, I think don't let the mind hold you back. Get creative, okay, and realize wherever you are is not where you're going to be forever, okay, even though you may have been convincing yourself that. So, and that could be a job, relationship, you name it. Or even spiritual knowledge. Remember, the first thing I actually said was you're integrating more spiritual knowledge, okay? So spirituality isn't all about accepting the moment, Eckhart Tolle. It's about physical. Get physical. You're not just a spiritual being. You're not just a physical being learning to have a spiritual experience. You're also a spiritual being learning to have a physical experience, all right? Woo! Diving deep once again. Okay, so let's get into what you don't see coming here. First card I want to clarify is this Beyond Illusion card, because I feel like what this card is about most likely is the realizations that I'm presenting you here that you probably already know that I'm perhaps articulating a little bit in front of you. Why is this Beyond Illusion card here for Taurus for mid-October, for what they don't see coming? Okay, maybe you didn't see this coming, what I'm saying right now, although your subconscious did. All right. So the Beyond Illusion card here, we have the relationship card, and we also have the logic. So this has to do with your relationships. I feel like whoever's around you, Taurus, I feel like they're not really aiding you in your creativity. I feel like maybe you're fearing the judgment. This could be a close friend group. This could be people that you've known your whole life that really you're worried about their opinions. Okay, something holding you back. Also the logic. Once again, the mind and logic they go hand in hand. So you're seeing that although the mind is a useful tool, it's a wonderful tool, but a horrible master. I feel like the mind is your master right now. But for what you don't see coming, you're going to break free from that. And I really feel like this doesn't have to do with love. I feel like it's peers. Like the relationship is like, you're seeing beyond the illusion of a relationship that's going to make you the ultimate happy thing. Attract relationships when you love yourself first. That's when you'll get real, true, abundant relationships, all right? The next card I want to clarify for what you don't see coming is the Fool. This reading is piecing together wonderfully here. Why is the Fool card here for Taurus? For mid-October. Let's see. Why is the the Fool card here, rather, Fool? Why is the Fool card here for Taurus mid-October? Why is the Fool card here for Taurus in mid-October? The Fool is clarified by the Calling card, guys. Calling. This is your purpose in life, guys. So for a long time, your fear of what other people think about you, your mental activity, it's been holding you back from your calling. So mid-October, what you don't see coming, you're really starting to say, like, if it's not going to lead me in what I'm meant to do, what I was put here to do, then it's an illusion. Okay, this is you moving to your calling. This is super powerful, guys. Calling is not something of the mind, generally. Okay, calling is something from the heart. So tune into that heart space, okay? And take the fool's journey. I feel like it's for you, it's about taking the first step. And you have all these abundant cards, flowering abundance. This and you know, it's funny, like this is, the Fool is looking into the flowering card. So I feel like if you can take this first step with your calling, or even if it's, you don't know, don't have to know exactly what it is, by the way. All you have to do is listen to the guidance that you're currently getting, even through this video. That's going to lead to flowering. So this is you really killing it. Why is this flowering card here? For some of you, you may be meeting someone who will help you. This is for Taurus. Why is the flowering card here? Alchemy card popped out, but let's see. Why is the flowering card here? Ooh, okay. So we have reveal the mystery. We also have alchemy. Reveal the mystery and alchemy for flowering here. So there's something that you have to transform right now that is going to make you flower. Okay, so the reason you're not really flowering super abundant is because maybe you haven't taken that first step in the Fool's journey. Okay, I feel like maybe you have, but this is something new. Then reveal the mystery. So this really says that, like, you think you know what's on the other side of the Fool's journey. You really don't. I think there's amazing things that you can't even comprehend. Different frequencies, right? It's not in the mind. This is a download, right? All of us on this crazy spiritual journey, some days you feel horrible, other days you feel amazing. The days you feel amazing, sometimes it's just based on the stillness. Other times it's because you get downloads and mysteries as to what your calling is, right? This is amazing, guys. It's going to make you very happy, okay? But you have to first admit where you are, I'm sensing here, okay? So I like what I'm seeing here. Now let's finally move on to this is the advice from your spirit guides regarding this entire situation. Okay, I feel like I'm not even going to clarify this card, ordinariness. This says whenever you're shifting your reality, it may seem a little bit more boring. Although it's exciting in some areas, put in the work to your calling, it's kind of mundane. Are you willing to go through that or not? Okay, always do what you love, but even if you do what you love, there's going to be days where you don't want to do it. Still do it. Chop wood, carry water is what that's saying. Let's clarify the real big one here. The one major arcana card popping out is the Rebel. Okay, so like I said, for guys and girls, it's going to be different, or whatever. I don't care about, gender, whatever, right? But why is this Rebel card here for the Tauruses that are watching this right now? Let's see, Rebel card. This is advice from your spirit guides. So this is very much so like a breaking free type energy. Let's see. Why is the Rebel here for Taurus? Why is the Rebel card here for Taurus? All right. So we have the Speak from the Heart card. Speak from the heart, guys. Rebel. Speak from the heart. It's interesting, I said, like, I felt like the whole Fool's journey was in alignment with your heart rather than your head, So there's something that maybe you have to say to someone here. Okay, the Beyond Illusion card was clarified by the relationship card. So for some of you out there, this definitely has to do with telling someone, listen, I got to change up my life and I'm sorry, but it's what I have to do. For others of you, though, the Speak from the Heart really has to do with your purpose in life, that calling. Remember, the Fool was clarified by the calling card. Okay, so I feel like Speak from the Heart, true manifestation power comes from aligning your heart with your mind. If you could just go based on your mind, you'll probably never get far because you're just kind of spinning your wheels. The mind can only build a house out of old bricks. The heart can channel energy from other dimensions and create something spectacular. The heart creates a masterpiece. The mind creates a copy. Okay, so speak from your heart with this Rebel card, guys. So it's not that you want to break free just in your ego. So this is a crucial distinction right now for the Tauruses. Crucial right now. Don't rebel just to feed your ego. Rebel from the whole society. Rebel into speak from the heart. This is a different frequency, guys. Just tune into the frequency. I don't even think my words can describe it, okay? So I hope that helps you. Last card that we're going to clarify in this reading is the totality card. This is your spirit guides really saying that for some of you, you may have to bounce from person to person. Okay, person to person. I don't know what that means. But why is the totality card here for Taurus? Okay, let's see. We got two more here. Why is the totality card here for Taurus? Woo! Whoa! Whoa! We got expansion and financial freedom, guys. Expansion and financial freedom. So this is your spirit guides really laying out the rewards for you. I sensed that already with the flowering card. You also had the abundance card here. So they're saying whatever is on the other side of you speaking your heart and rebelling from the soul, totally even if you have blind faith, you got to still do it, Taurus. Expansion and financial freedom. So not only is this good for your soul, if you do what you love from the heart, by the way, you won't have to worry about material prosperity. It will come to you on its own accord. It really is how it works. If you're worried about money from the mind, you got to get into the magic money mindset. Where you live from your heart, that's expansion. The universe sees you're expanding the universe in a positive way, heart-centered way. Financial freedom automatically comes to you. So don't get caught up in this old paradigm. I feel like that's why the laziness, you're caught up in like 3D, maybe programming, but don't forget this ordinariness. So you do have to put in work here. You are just starting something, okay? But I think that this is going to be an amazing process for you. This is amazing reading, Taurus, amazing. All right, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like, smash that like button, as they say. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment below, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.